Right now at 5, a 17-year-old Onalaska teen posts a cash bond after being arrested for attempted homicide and armed robbery.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. We will get to that story in just a bit, but we begin tonight with breaking news. A 31-year-old Onalaska woman is arrested in connection to the February death of her 6-year-old son in the town of Medarie. Josie Dykeman faces a charge of first-degree intentional homicide in 6-year-old Alex Xavier Pedron's death. The La Crosse County Sheriff's Office says the charge comes after a thorough investigation alongside the state's Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation and the La Crosse County District Attorney's Office. Dykeman will be appearing in court at 1:30 p.m. on Monday. Sheriff John Siegel and potentially District Attorney Grenke will hold a press conference that day. Dykeman was previously convicted of child neglect causing bodily harm back in 2013. Now, in other news tonight, 17-year-old Ephraim Coe is out of jail today after posting a $5,000 cash bond. The Onalaska teen faces charges of attempted homicide and armed robbery. Police say Coe robbed an Avon Street home at gunpoint and at one point kicked one victim to the ground and strangled him. Police say when the victim fought back, Coe fired a gun, but the bullet did not hit anyone. Prosecutors today asked Judge Ramona Gonzalez to set a $10,000 bond because they say Coe fled to Indiana after the incident and is, as such, a flight risk. Now, Coe's attorney says Coe is a good student with no priors. She added Coe left soon after that incident to travel with a family member who is seeking citizenship down to Georgia, and they stopped for a night in Indiana. Coe eventually turned himself into police. Gonzalez today set a $5,000 cash bond. Coe will also be under GPS house arrest and cannot have any contact with the victims. Coe's preliminary hearing is set for May 26th. The suspects from an April gun store robbery appeared in court today. The three main suspects are accused of robbing the Smoking Gun in Rockland on April 25th. Investigators reported 41 guns missing from the store after that early morning robbery. Authorities have since recovered just half of the missing guns. Now, one of the defendants, Robert Benson Jr., was given a $10,000 signature bond under the condition he wears a GPS monitor device. The state had originally asked for a $100,000 cash bond. An Onalaska businessman charged with secretly filming his employees when they were using the bathroom has a new status hearing date. 61-year-old James Bradford Dinsmore will have a status hearing August 8th and continues to face 4 felony I counts of capturing an intimate representation. Dinsmore had turned himself into police in January after employees discovered a hidden camera in the bathroom of Dinsmore's house from which he runs his business. Wisconsin State Highway 93 south of Arcadia will be closed next week for some construction work. The Trempealeau County Highway Department is sending crews out to replace a culvert pipe. The department says the highway will be closed from 6:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. both May 23rd and 24th. Any traffic will be detouring onto County F. La Crosse's Veterans Memorial Drive is back open after being closed for several hours earlier today. The road by Riverside Park had been closed while construction crews demolished the bathrooms on the south side of the park.
All right, we are seeing a mixture of sun and clouds out there at this hour. Temperatures today much cooler than yesterday. We only made it into the 60s. Right now we're at 61 degrees at the airport. 60 is the current temperature at the TV station. Humidity is sitting at 46%. We have winds out of the northwest at 14 miles per hour. Upper 50s in Eau Claire, 58 to be exact. You have cloudy skies. Humidity is sitting at 49%. We have winds out of the north-northwest at 14 miles per hour, gusting as high as 21 miles per hour. And right now we're in the 50s and 60s across the board. 58 in Eau Claire, 59 Black River Falls, Sparta. Good evening to you guys. You're at 60. 57 is the current temperature in Viroqua, 59 in Decorah. The radar scan right now showing a clean sweep across the Coulee region, and I think it's safe to say we can give this a break for at least the next several days. Now, Ken, coming up in the first warn forecast, we will talk about temperatures going back into the 70s. We have 80s in the forecast as well. Ooh. Yeah, and lots of sunshine, so make sure you have your sunglasses handy.
You are bringing the good news on this Friday.
That's my job.
All right, Eric. Thanks very much.
Bet.
All right, with under 2 weeks left before the country is set to run out of its money to pay bills, negotiations regarding the debt ceiling have hit an impasse. Willie James Inman has the latest from our nation's capital.
Republican Congressman Garrett Graves emerged from talks to raise the nation's debt ceiling Friday, calling White House negotiators unreasonable.
What do you mean press pause?
This stalemate follows the House Freedom Caucus calling on Speaker Kevin McCarthy to stop negotiations until the Senate votes on the debt ceiling bill the House passed in April.
The House passed a strong bill that has great savings in it, and it's responsible, and it puts us on a path to bend the curve.
That bill would raise the debt limit and slash future spending, including cuts to some of President Biden's signature priorities. The White House issued a statement Friday saying there are real differences between the parties on budget issues and talks will be difficult.
The White House tells CBS News that no further talks are scheduled at this time. President Biden will be waking up in Japan for meetings at the G7, where aides will brief him on the impasse.
We've got to get movement by the White House, and we don't have any movement yet. So, yeah, we got to pause.
McCarthy has said the two sides need to strike a deal this weekend in order to get it through Congress before June 1st, when the Treasury Department estimates the country will begin defaulting on its bills. On Wall Street, news of the breakdown in talks sent stocks plummeting. Willie James Inman, CBS News, the White House.
Some Senate Democrats would like to see President Biden invoke the 14th Amendment and pay the debt anyway. That amendment says, quote, "The validity of the public debt of the United States shall not be questioned." President Biden has said invoking the 14th Amendment would trigger a massive legal fight and could do some economic harm as well. Well, closer to home, today is the annual Cops on a Rooftop fundraiser. Cops on a Rooftop is an annual fundraiser that benefits the Special Olympics of Wisconsin. Officers in La Crosse today took to the roofs of both Duncans on Losey Boulevard and Lang Drive from 6 to 11. La Crosse Sergeant Brooke Pataska says it's important for the department to take part in this yearly tradition.
Yeah, so this is to help raise money and proceeds to go to Special Olympics. So obviously it's a great cause. This money then kind of helps them throughout the games and get to the games. They need to replace any of the games or items for that.
And it's not just La Crosse officers taking part today. We've seen Toma PD, Crawford County officials, Jackson County Sheriff, and many more. They've all been sharing their rooftop stakeout photos across the region today. It's cool to see. Just ahead, a La Crosse home burns with almost everything lost to the flames. But La Crosse firefighters salvage a flag carrying more meaning than meets the eye. That story is next.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $300 on a Posturepedic Plus High Point Hybrid mattress. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
This is how legends are.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, farm is in our name, so you know we're animal experts. And when it comes to your pets, we know it pays to have a plan. Whether you have a new addition or a grizzled companion, one that's sporty or even a bit sensitive. Whatever your pet's needs, they deserve advanced nutrition. Purina Pro Plan Nutrition. And right now, Blaine's Rewards members get free same-day delivery on all pet supply orders of $49 or more.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Has your pet been diagnosed with a luxating patella or floating kneecap? Forget the inconvenience of travel and expense to a university. Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics in Holmen specializes in using both tibial tuberosity transpositions and block trochleoplasties to safely repair your pet's injury. Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for a free orthopedic consultation today.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. Yeah, it rocks. Step up to GMC with 0.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra Light Duty models.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome back to News 8 Now at 5. Some La Crosse firefighters are being called heroes after saving a flag that belonged to a World War II veteran. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is in studio. He joins us now with that story. Jeremy?
A fire burned inside a Caledonia Street home last month. The blaze destroyed nearly everything except the flag. According to Thomas Spa, whose mother and brother lived in that home you see here, the fire was possibly caused by an electrical issue in the attic. Flames burned the flag, but it was able to be saved. Captain Cole Doblar knew they would lose the item and offered to replace it. Doblar declined an interview, but Spa shares why this is so vital.
A lot of our family were veterans, and it was just something really nice to remember them by. It was for my mom.
Spa says he plans to retire the original flag at the American Legion or VFW. He hopes to eventually get his mother into an assisted living and sell the lot her house is currently on. Ken?
All right, Jeremy, thanks very much. And Spa is also having a GoFundMe for his mother and brother. Anyone interested can head to our website. We will have more information attached in a preceding article. Coming up tonight at 5, with summer around the corner, La Crosse residents may want to bring the kids to the local municipal pool. The Parks and Rec departments in La Crosse and around the state, in fact, are struggling to hire a full staff of lifeguards.
And in the world of weather, we have a mixture of sun and clouds out there. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s, but we are going to warm up. We'll talk about that in the First Warn forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
When Derek Van Orden wanted your vote, he signed the U.S. Term Limits Pledge. But now, Congressman Van Orden is breaking his U.S. Term Limits Pledge. Term Limits Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
This time of year has many different names. We call it Showtime. It's when there's work to be done and fun to be had. Plus, it's time for Auto Show, where you can experience new Ford SUVs firsthand. Then head to your Northland Ford dealers for exclusive offers like 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. It's showtime. Hurry in today. Now for a limited time only, get 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Menards carries the tools you need to complete your projects. Now all 11% off. Known for innovative designs and affordable prices. Works provides power and ease to get the job done right. Pick up the Works 20-volt brad nailer for $149.96 after rebate. Complete jobs around the house with the Works 20-volt half-inch drill and driver. It's a must-have for every household. Get it today for just $49.99 after 11% rebate. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Find sofas, sectionals, bedrooms, recliners, dining, and more. Plus 12 months interest-free financing. These deals only last through Memorial Day weekend, as we will be closed on Memorial Day to remember and honor our nation's heroes. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale. Going on now.
Are you tired of living with a wet, musty basement? Let the professionals at All Star Basements find the right waterproofing solutions for your needs. We do it all, from leaks, seepage, and flooding issues to foundation repair and radon mitigation and mud jacking. We service all of southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin. Our services come with a lifetime transferable warranty and our low price guarantee. So stop living with a damp, smelly basement. Call us today for a free estimate or find us online at allstarbasements.com.
Diapers in politicians must be changed often, and for the same reason. And already something stinks about Derek Van Orden. Now politician Van Orden is breaking his U.S. Term Limits Pledge. Term Limits Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
With summer right around the corner, many people are ready to spend some time relaxing in the water. But staffing shortages may impact what pools are open in La Crosse. News 8 Now's Dua Esrar spoke to some city officials who say low wages are part of the problem. Dua?
Ken, pools across the nation have faced lifeguard shortages for roughly 3 years now. Many pools never reopened after the pandemic. Those that are open can't pay lifeguards competing wages. Aquatics coordinator for the city of La Crosse, Gabe Flottmeyer, says Erickson and Memorial pools are staffed, but he's struggling to hire lifeguards for the North Side pool. Pay is one of the many reasons pools are struggling to hire staff. At La Crosse pools, lifeguards start at $11 per hour. Head lifeguards start at $13 per hour. Flottmeyer says many college students and older adults are choosing to work part-time at places that pay more.
We aren't able to keep up with other local businesses and stores that are paying a lot higher. Really, the thing we have going for us is that it's outside and it's in the fun.
La Crosse Pools isn't the only one with this issue. Nationwide, there has been a push to raise lifeguard wages. Milwaukee, Madison, and Green Bay are some Wisconsin cities that have raised wages to roughly $16 per hour. Flottmeyer says La Crosse Pools is still looking for roughly 10 to 15 lifeguards, but community members can expect the pools to open their doors on June 3rd. Ken?
All right, Dua, thanks very much. According to the American Lifeguard Association, a lifeguard shortage has affected over 1/3 of pools nationwide. All right, we got to plan our weekend, and to do that, we need this man, Eric Dean, to give us the latest.
Tell you what, we'll see plenty of sun. Temperatures will be in the 70s, making for a gorgeous weekend. Matter of fact, take a look here at your weekend forecast, starting with La Crosse. We'll go to the upper 60s, low 70s with plenty of sunshine. We'll go to 74 for Sunday with mostly sunny skies. Eau Claire, you'll go to 73 for Saturday, 76 for Sunday with plenty of sunshine. Outside right now, we're substantially cool. Look at this. We're at 61 in La Crosse, 58 is the current temperature in Eau Claire. You have cloudy skies out there. Humidity is at 49% with winds out of the north-northwest at 14 miles per hour, gusting as high as 21 miles per hour. We're at 61 in La Crosse with mostly cloudy skies. Humidity is at 46%. We have winds out of the north-northwest at 14 miles per hour. We are in the 50s and 60s from top to bottom across the Coulee region. Double Nichols, 55 in Ladysmith, 58 in Eau Claire, 61 La Crosse, 57 in Viroqua, 61 in Prairie du Chien, 63 is the current temperature in Boscobel. And we're substantially cooler as compared to yesterday. Some places between 14 to 20 degrees cooler depending on your location. And as I mentioned, we're going to warm back up with temperatures in the 70s for tomorrow. The winds right now, this is the other contender that I'm keeping an eye on. That wind is out of the north and the northwest. That's what's keeping us relatively cool for today. So when you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the 30s and 40s will greet you. Upper 30s towards Stanley, 38 in Medford, 37 Black River Falls, 39 Toma, 42 Lafarge, 42 in Viroqua and New Albany. You'll make it to 45, same story in Lansing. The radar scan right now showing a clean sweep across the area, and this is going to get a break for the next several days. We do have an area of low pressure that's in control right here, and we're on the back end of that. That's what's keeping that wind out of the north and the northwest. High pressure is going to regain control as we go into the weekend. We're going to go on the back end of that, and it's going to allow those temperatures to go up. As a matter of fact, like I said, we'll go back into the 70s from top to bottom for your Saturday. 73 in Black River Falls, 72 Trempealeau, 73 in New Albany, 72 Prairie du Chien, 71 in Decorah, 72 in Wabasha, 73 in Menominee. We're going to go to 71 in La Crosse, and here's how we get there. We'll start the day off with temperatures in the 50s, 52 by the 8 o'clock hour. We'll rebound to 67 by noon, go to 71 by the 4 o'clock hour, 67 by the 8 o'clock hour. And look at this, no precip chances in sight, not just for tomorrow, but for Sunday and well into next week. We have abundant sunshine for your Saturday with temperatures in the 70s. And let's take a look at the second half of the weekend, shall we? That ridge of high pressure is going to be in control. We get on the back end of this for Sunday, and watch that wind as it starts to shift. There you go. Abundant sunshine. Temperatures go back into the 70s. Here's a look at the 8-day forecast. Here we go. If you want a nice forecast, ask and you shall receive. 74 for Sunday, 77 for Monday, 80s for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with plenty of sunshine.
It is the most bizarre thing on the 8th. Usually there's going to be at least one day on your 8th day that's got like a 10% chance of precip.
Right.
But to have a, as you like to call, clean sweep across. That's a gift right there.
Right, absolutely.
All right, and of course, now that we have this beautiful forecast, we have a couple of events going on this weekend that might tickle your fancy. We're going to detail those after the break, as well as a Logan High School scavenger hunt. Rangers are roaming all over La Crosse today to learn some city history and earn some bragging rights.
Come explore and plan your next home improvement project at the Board Store Home Improvement's historic 8-building showroom, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
It's Home's Memorial Day sale with a large selection of in-stock furniture on sale up to 30% off. Plus, get no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing, and free shipping during the Memorial Day sale, only at Home Furniture.
Toma Health's Warren's Clinic provides convenient, quality care for same-day or next-day appointments.
At Toma Health Warren's Clinic, we're able to see patients for cough, sore throat, ear pain, and other minor illness and injuries. An appointment can be scheduled by contacting the clinic, and we'll get you in that day or the next.
Warren's Clinic also offers occupational health services, such as pre-employment physicals and DOT exams.
Toma Health Warren's Clinic offers convenient, quality care when you need it most.
This time of year has many different names. We call it Showtime. It's when there's work to be done and fun to be had. Plus, it's time for Auto Show, where you can experience new Ford SUVs firsthand. Then head to your Northland Ford dealers for exclusive offers like 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. It's showtime. Hurry in today. Now for a limited time only, get 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. It's Harley's 120th anniversary, and we are celebrating all year long. Our new 2023s are on the floor with new models, new colors, but that classic Harley ride. Plus, we have awesome anniversary apparel, including custom helmets, limited edition clothes, riding gear, and more. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
During the Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get a free $300 home shopping card with free delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. The Tempur-Pedic Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Logan High School students embarked on a quest to learn some La Crosse history today. About 200 Logan Rangers roamed the downtown La Crosse streets for the school's annual history scavenger hunt. Students broke into small teams of about 12, and all of them had to use a set of clues, questions, and some puzzles to both solve and earn points. And the teams with the highest prizes win some donated prizes. Now, those clues and assignments actually brought them to organizations all over downtown, including, as you may have guessed it, right here at News 8 Now. They had some fun with our morning crew. A couple of groups stopped in early this afternoon. I got to say hello. Now, the La Crosse Public Library, UW La Crosse, the La Crosse Historical Society, and Downtown Main Street Inc. are all volunteering to help make this scavenger hunt possible. And organizers say the goal is to introduce students to learning through primary sources and encourage problem-solving skills. All right, let's plan your weekend a little bit, shall we? Tonight at La Crosse's Riverside Park, the Salvation Army is hosting Party in the Park. The event started at 5 and is free and open to the public. Salvation Army, Quick Trip, and Gillette Pepsi are offering free food and drinks. Kids can also enjoy a Red Kettle bounce house, and Andy Hughes is performing some live music. Visitors are encouraged to stick around for a chance at a grand prize. Northside Elementary and Cooley Montessori students are putting more than 1,600 hand-grown plants up for sale these next 2 days. The second annual plant sale opened until 6 p.m. today, and then it opens back up tomorrow from 9 a.m. to noon at Northside. The students are offering everything from houseplants and vegetable starters to some artwork. And the proceeds will go to the school's greenhouse project. Tomorrow, the Cooley Region Tennis Association is celebrating National Tennis Month with a Let's Tennis Carnival. The CRTA is hosting a mix of kids drills and adult tournaments from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow at the Green Island courts. And kicking off this celebration of tennis, It's a little bit of a tournament featuring yours truly, Bill Grawl, Rob Schiff, and Eric Dean. We will be playing some doubles matches against the likes of Gunderson Health System, Viterbo University staff, the La Crosse Fire Department, and La Crosse City Hall. And several Viroqua organizations and first responders are collaborating on a major fundraiser this Sunday. They are hosting the first annual Kickball for the Fur Babies at 2 p.m. Sunday at the Viroqua Park Bowl. Viroqua Fire Department, Viroqua Police Department, the Vernon County Sheriff's Department, Viroqua Parks and Rec, and Driftless Humane Society all going to face off in a series of kickball games. There's no entry fee, but donations like dry dog and cat food, Kongs, chew toys, peanut butter, and blankets are encouraged. Concessions and a UTV raffle will also be available. We'll have more information on news8000.com. Lots to choose from this weekend. We will have a last look at your weekend forecast right after this.
It's Ram season, and that means huge savings at Chrysler Winona. 2023 Ram 1500 Laramies up to $11,000 off MSRP. Featuring comforts like heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, 12-inch Uconnect screen, and remote start. And safety features like blind spot detection and forward collision warning. These Rams are packed with options. And with up to $11,000 off a Ram Laramie, you'll want to come visit us today at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's where you'll find the best furniture in the area. And now, during our Memorial Day sale, the prices are better than ever. Only at Drury's will you find store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. You'll find incredible savings on furniture for every room in your home. From Daniels Amish, Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Stressless, all on sale. Great sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. The Memorial Day sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
Have you ever met with a mortgage loan officer and after only 2 or 3 minutes, they push your papers towards you and say, "We can't help"? At Firefighters Credit Union, we call that the big push. When you meet with Matt Farron or Troy Arns, they know you deserve a lot of time and know you're going to be ready for a mortgage someday. So I guarantee you, you'll never get the big push at Firefighters Credit Union.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
It's time for amazing Memorial Day savings at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, shop unbeatable deals on everything you need to kick off the summer season. Like special buy Kingsford Charcoal Briquette Combo Packs, just $16.99. Men's Lee Extreme Motion Shorts, only $34.99. And select Milkbone Dog Treats start at just $8.99. Plus, Blaine's Rewards members get free same-day delivery on all pet supply orders of $49 or more.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
On this Friday night, we go on the road to Indiana, where one 89-year-old has earned the love of his community and a world record doing an unlikely job. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Thank you, James. One final look at the next 8 days. We go into the upper 60s, low 70s tomorrow, and that beautiful stretch of nice weather, I should say, continues for a while. Great day tomorrow to play some tennis.
That's right, and I don't think we've really discussed it. I mean, I played tennis throughout high school. What is your involvement with the sport of tennis?
Last time I played was high school.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Haven't picked up a racket since then?
No.
Okay.
And see, and I have another thing. I'm left-handed, so
yeah,
I got to do everything backwards.
Okay, the form didn't look that bad, actually. I know Bill's got some experience playing tennis. Rob Schiff has never picked up a tennis racket in his life. So that's not true. I'm giving him. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you at 6.